Coach, you talked about how do you make sure your team doesn't overlook? I think one team has beaten a number one seed. How do you make sure the team is up for this game?
We do that every game. Every single game we approach the exact same way. We don't, when we talk about this is the last place team in the ACC or this is a team we should be, we focus on this is what they do, this is what we need to do. So I think we set that tone early in the season and we carry it through, and that's all we talk about is Robert Morris right now.
And talk about what most concerns you about Robert Morris?
Well, their point guard's been playing really well. She's the key to their team. She's their leading scorer. She's from Greece. She's just a fantastic guard. She can do a lot of different things. She's really a savvy player. She puts it on the floor. She uses the ball screen well. She can shoot it. She can drive it. She can pass it. So I think she's somebody that really can create, and then they have other really good three-point shooters, so they can spread the floor. So it's we're going to really have to be playing well defensively.
Coach, the delay, almost 2 weeks, does that have any impact on your players?
Normally I like that break. After the ACC tournament, girls usually get to go home because of the break. But it fell at a different week this year, so we had to come back and go to class. So it wasn't quite the same break that we normally get. But when you're playing well, you want to keep playing. And we were really playing well in the ACC tournament. So this year I kind of wish we would play a little earlier.
Are you not feeling well?
No, I just can't shake this cold.
It was never an issue until a couple of years ago, but now, has Bree said she's coming back next year for her senior season?
Honestly, we haven't talked about it, and I guess I'm assuming that she is, but we haven't really talked about it. Probably need to.
Coach, in 2014, you talked a lot about Artemis Spanu, and I asked you who else kind of worried you with Robert Morris. It was on a Nikki Stamalamprou, and you talked about her. Talk about how you've seen her become a different player in the last 4 years.
Yeah, she's really grown as a player, and you could tell she was going to be talented even as a freshman, but now she just has that confidence. I think that look of experience, poise under pressure. She's the one that's going to get the team going. She's the one they're going to look to all the time. So I think she's really grown a lot as a player in the last 4 years.
And how's the team look different from 2013 to this time?
I don't remember that game quite as clearly right now. We're kind of really just watching this year's team, but I remember Spanu. She was a really good player, but I think probably a little different coaching with father-son, but same philosophy, same success, same hard-nosed, great defensive team who's very disciplined on offense.
Notre Dame played Robert Morris in the tournament 4 years ago. The seniors on that team, the freshmen who were on that team previously are seniors now, including Anna Nikki and Rebecca Navarro. What did you see from them then? And then just from reviewing tape, have you seen them grow a lot, especially Anna Nikki after she's NEC Player of the Year and has had a really good season?
Yeah, she's had a great year. She's really been playing well. Like I said earlier, you could see the talent when they were young and what they could become. Freshmen have a long way to go generally in so many different areas. And their ability to really play within themselves. They don't make a lot of mistakes. They do exactly what they're capable of doing, even shooting better from the three-point line, I think, now. But just generally, they have that look about them of a veteran team.
Coach, here in the back, Coach Versip recently announced that she was going through, or was diagnosed with breast cancer. From one coach to another that have had a big impact on Indiana basketball. What was your first reaction when you heard that?
I think we were all shocked, and we talked to her about it. Just that we're used to fighting, and that she's got a big battle ahead of her that's a lot more important than basketball. This is one of those life lessons that is great for your team to learn. She's somebody that we have a lot of respect for, and I told her that we were all praying for her.
And then on the basketball floor, we've talked about how nice it is to have kind of the security blanket of Lindsey Allen and also have one of the best bigs in the country. Is that especially true now that you head into the tournament when it is one and done and you might need them to just really take over a game?
Yeah, we need him every game. So it's great to know that Lindsay Allen is somebody that we can just completely rely on when she's on the floor. To have Brianna Turner in there, she's a tough matchup for most teams. So she creates some problems for the other teams, and that's just going to open up things for our three-point shooters. So I think it is great to have all Americans on your team. It certainly makes my job easier.
Any more questions for Coach? All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.